Are you drinking enough water? Let's find out today. I'm going to give you a way that you can tell if you're drinking enough water or not. And I'm going to give you some fun ideas about how you can increase your water consumption, because water is necessary for every function of the body: skin, hair, nails, weight, inflammation. Really good for adults and kids alike. And you probably know you should be drinking water, but how do you know if you've drunk enough? Plus, maybe you don't like plain water, and you know, sometimes it's boring to drink this stuff all day, every day. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's video is going to be super fun. So before we dive in, make sure that you hit the like button, tap subscribe, and remember to hit that bell so that you are notified first every week when new content is released, so that you can be happier and healthier and help your family do the same. Well, let's dive in. One of the easiest ways to know if you have not drunk enough water is to start noticing if you feel tired. People will say, oh, I kind of feel dry in my throat. Sure. Oh, I feel dry in my skin. Oh, I feel dry on my fingernail, around my fingernails. Oh, I feel chapped in my lips. I'm getting headaches. I'm feeling achy. All of those are signs that you may not be drinking enough water. So in order to tell, all you do is this very simple equation. Are you ready? Don't worry, it's simple. It's half your body weight in ounces of water every day. That's it. Half your body weight in ounces of water every day. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, half of 200 is 100. So you would drink 100 ounces of water every day. Simple. Now that's going to prevent drinking too much water. It's also going to hopefully help you know how to get up, increase your water consumption if you need to. Half your body weight in ounces of water every day. Yes, quick side note. Of course you can adjust if necessary. If you are super active, or if you talk a lot. Yes, talking can dehydrate you. Running outside, training for a 5K can dehydrate you. Frankly, just kind of being alive, walking around can dehydrate you too. So please make sure you're drinking enough water. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, thanks, Alicia. Okay, cool. Now I have kind of a benchmark to go for. I don't like water. I have heard that a million times, and I don't blame you one bit. It doesn't taste great, and sometimes it gets a little boring. So if you've ever felt that way too, you're not alone. This is something I've had to grow in myself. As you know, part of my journey is that I've been working on these healthy habits for 6 years, and I do share a lot with you about macronutrients, weight loss, inflammation, weight maintenance, things like that. And healthy habits includes hydration. So how do you get more water in if you need to? Well, here's some fun ideas for you. These are going to be real simple and natural, and you probably have some of these things around your kitchen right now. And if you don't, hopefully it's a quick little add to your grocery delivery app, or maybe it's a quick stop by the store on your way home today. Okay, so number one, you can start by infusing water with fruit, herbs, vegetables. Strawberries are wonderful, cucumbers, oranges, mint, lemon, herbs. If you can put basil, I've seen in water, it's pretty and it usually tastes good. So the point is if it tastes good to you, you'll probably drink it more, right? So find something that you like. A simple way to do that would be to pour in, your frozen, this is frozen strawberries I had in my freezer to show you. You can do any combination that you like. Pour it into your water, and if you leave it overnight that way, it will infuse, okay? And then when you go to pour the water, you probably thought about this, but you're gonna wanna pour it through this here side, if you will, of the pitcher, as opposed to this here side of the pitcher, because all your strawberries will come out this side and then you'll get strawberries in your water, and that's no fun. You just want the water to taste good, right? So anyways, that's a super simple way. There's a lot more fancy ways you can do that. There's machines, there's infusers, 100% awesome. If you have those and you like those, please use them. And if you just want something simple that you can do with what you have in your kitchen, you can use this idea, okay? So that's the first thing. Interestingly, I showed you my second thing was to keep a pitcher of water in the fridge. If you like cold water. Curious, tell me the temperature of water that you like down in the conversation below this video. Cold, hot, or room temperature. I guess anything in between if you want to share. But basically I find that a lot of people prefer cold water or they prefer hot water, or they're like, no thank you, I just need room temperature water. I'm curious, please do share. I'm a cold water person. I know not everybody is. So this is actually one of the things I do. I do keep this in my fridge. Another thing that you can do is find a container that you like to drink from. So the first one is flavoring, the second one is keep something in your fridge available, or of course, if you prefer the hot water, maybe you keep a tea thing on your counter, or maybe you have one of those hot water, what are they called? Additions to your faucet, basically, that always has hot water available. That's a way of making that more accessible. A third way is to find a container that you like to drink out of. I would highly recommend one for travel and one for at home. Now this is exactly what it looks like. It's a cup I got, a reusable cup I got from a restaurant, and the label's already coming off because I've used it so much, and I have a straw. I'd encourage you to test out whether you enjoy drinking from a straw or not, because some people prefer either one, and I can almost guarantee you, if you test out, do I like drinking with a straw? I don't know, let me see. And then if you like, no, I don't know, let me try drinking without a straw, and you just want to drink out of a cup, you will find that one of the ways you drink more water. I can't tell you what it's going to be for you. I can tell you that I fall in the straw category. That's what works for me to drink more water. So test it out for yourself and see what works for you. Okay, these are tools and tips that you can use. Now, another couple ideas is an on-the-go packet of flavoring. This is a Propel packet. You've probably seen this with electrolytes. The flavoring is very mild. There are packets that are very, very clean and natural, so you can look for those. You can just look for a very basic electrolyte packet. It's a flavoring, you can take it on the go, keep it in your purse, throw it in. I did this yesterday. I drank water in the car and I put some flavoring in it because it just was so plain. So anyways, I hope the flavoring on the go, if that helps you. And lastly, when you're at a party and you maybe don't want to just drink the plain water that they have there, although that's fine, you can of course go for any of the lower sugar beverages. And I'm showing you some things that I used at a party recently at my home when I hosted. This is a low sugar kids juice box. Now, while this is not completely water, of course, it's better than a high sugar drink, and it's closer to water. It's still hydration, so it still kind of helps towards the water. All right, some flavored sparkling waters are a wonderful option. These happen to be a key lime flavor and a raz cranberry flavor. Find the flavor and the brand that works for you. Again, this is just what we had at a recent party. Something else I've shown you before, but I'll show it to you again. It's a sparkling bottled version of the water. And this is awesome because, again, you just got to find what works for you. To be totally honest with you, you know I'm always honest with you. My family likes this one. They're not crazy about this one. And I'm only sharing that with you because it really doesn't matter what you like or don't like. Just go with what works for you. Just drink water. Just find a way that you like. And hopefully any of these tips I gave you today will help you in that way to drink enough water